Welcome back everybody to another video. I wanted to do something slightly different today. I think it's important to remember when we're in the bush that it's not always only about the animals. Obviously that is a big part of it, but some days you go out there and it's very dry, you don't see much, so there's different things to focus on and different ways to find animals. So I think I'm going to do that today. We're going to look at some tracks, different ways that you can identify the animal just by its spoor on the ground, and then also maybe some dung. I'm very passionate about dung, but yeah, it's something that I like to focus on when I go out. It's just sometimes just the smaller things, you know. So we are just by the river here. So we've come across these tracks here. Looks like buffalo. It looks like a big herd of buffalo actually. You can see how all the sand here has been turned up slightly from them walking, and then all the tracks. There's no one set of tracks. You can see there's just been multiple buffalo just walking along here. Here's a nice example of the first buffalo track. Well, a nice clear one for you to see. You can see that round shape and then the line in the middle. So like that. And then on the left here there's some buffalo dung, which is fairly fresh. If I break it up you can see it looks similar to that of a normal cow patty. You can see that they have very processed dung because they have the four stomachs, similar to, well, the same as a cow. So they'll ruminate, they'll regurgitate their food, chew the cud, and then re-swallow it. So it's very processed like this. You can see as they were walking, another buffalo came behind it and then walked on top of the dung like that. So we're on the open plains now, and on the road we have a very nice sandy road here. If you look over here, there's a patch here that looks like it's been disturbed. You can definitely see that. I'm going to go ahead and take a pretty obvious guess of it was zebra. There's just a whole bunch of zebra tracks around here. If you just scan over here, you can see zebra tracks over here. So zebras will do this. It's a way for them to clean themselves. So they will, it's called dust bathing. So they roll around in the dust or the sand and get nice and covered in it. It helps remove the parasites off of their skin or their fur. And yeah, that's what they do. So a lot of the time when you see zebras, especially the zebras we get here, the plain zebras, they will have very, like the white stripe on their body will look almost brown. And that will sometimes be due to this, the dust bathing. So here you go. We were driving about half a kilometer down the road, and yeah, we found the culprit. When you're in the bush, there are lots of ways that you can find water, but one of them is to just look at all the animal pathways that are going through the bush. An animal pathway, it's pretty self-explanatory. It's literally a pathway that the animals make through the bush. Like this one here, for example. So how they are related to water is the closer you get to water, you'll see the more heavily used the pathways get. So I'll take a walk along this road. There's a watering hole just up the road. I'll take a walk along and show you how the pathways get more and more used. Here we are. This is where all those pathways are leading. Alright, so over here we have a blesbok midden. This is an area where the blesbok will come and they will defecate, and then other members of the group can come here, and just from the smell they can pick up a whole bunch of information about that single blesbok. They can pick up whether the female's in estrus or if it's unhealthy, anything really about it. This is what majority of antelope dung looks like. There will be small variations, like this is blesbuck, and then impala will be slightly smaller. It's very, very fresh, as you can see the shine on it. But yeah, very like a little blesbuck Facebook.